From ancient times to modern days, people have been susceptible to religious myths and legends that are often passed down through generations without question. But in today's age of technology and instant access to information, it is important to question and critically examine what we are being told. In this video, we will explore how media outlets use sensationalism to spread false information about religious beliefs and practices. With the rise of social media and the internet, it has become easier than ever for false information to spread quickly and for people to be manipulated into believing it. In this video, we will examine how media outlets use headlines, images, and videos to create sensational stories to grab people's attention and lead them to believe in religious nonsense. So join me as I unveil the truth behind the media's sensationalism tactics and how you can protect yourself from falling prey to religious nonsense. Welcome to Pale Blue Thoughts, the channel which debunks pseudoscience and promotes scientific temper. This video and news was published in a top Indian TV media channel recently. It shows 4 anchors discussing the sighting and capturing of a bird in Kanpur. Look at how they sensationalize it and manipulate poor believers into believing in a myth.
खबरें विस्तार से आज आपको लाखों साल पहले के जटायु यानी राम भक्त गिद्धराज का लाइव दर्शन हम कराएंगे.
Look how sure she is that what you're going to see is a live darshan of the bird in the myth. No evidence required. Just believe it blindly.
जिन्हें देखकर आपकी आंखें खुली की खुली रह जाएंगी.
चौके मत, रामायण में वर्णित जटायु का धरती पर पहली बार अवतार हुआ है.
Now she's oozing confidence that the avatar of Jatayu has taken place for the first time. So much for Carl Sagan and his statement that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
वो भी भगवान राम की नगरी अयोध्या से महज 250 किलोमीटर की दूरी पर.
Just 200 kilometers from Ayodhya? Holy crap! Well, don't mind. If this had happened in Bangalore, they would have probably said it was just 2000 kilometers away. No big deal.
जी हाँ, जटायु के आने की खबर आग की तरह फैल गई.
Fire is a very small thing. News such as this would spread like a cyclone in this country of blind believers.
गिद्धराज के दर्शन के लिए लोगों का हुजूम उपड़ना शुरू हुआ.
शक्ल और सूरत पे बिल्कुल भगवान राम के जटायु की तरह आपको दिखाते हैं.
अद्भुत, अलौकिक और अकल्पनीय, कलयुग में पहली बार मिले रामायण के जिंदा जटायु. राम मंदिर को देखने आया जटायु.
Seriously? It came to see the Ram temple? I mean, seriously?
राम के भक्त योगी से मिलने आया जटायु.
Maybe it came back to ask some land to build another statue like they built in Chadayamangalam in Kerala.
त्रेता युग के जटायु की कहानियां रामायण में तो आपने सुनी होंगी.
रुको रावण रुको.
जिन्होंने माता सीता को दानव रावण के चुंगल से बचाने के लिए अपनी जान दे दी.
Okay, that's a good story. Flying aircraft and a bird that tries to protect a lady from being kidnapped. Nothing wrong in that. Great imagination. Go on.
लेकिन आज हम आपको असली जटायु दिखा रहे हैं. आपको अपनी आंखों पर भरोसा नहीं होगा. शक्ल और सूरत में बिल्कुल राम के जटायु की तरह.
What? From which angle? Even the color is wrong. The bird on the right looks nothing like that polka dotted bag of cotton. And you are using Ramayana Saga's tele-serial as a historical reference? Honestly.
वही पंख, वही पैर और वही चोंच. जिसने भी इस जटायु यानी गिद्धराज को देखा दंग रह गया. राम भक्त जटायु ने ऐसे वक्त पर कदम रखा जब अयोध्या में भगवान राम का भव्य और दिव्य मंदिर बन रहा है.
Yeah, what a coincidence, Sirji. Maybe it came to build it in its engineer avatar.
ऐसे में जटायु को लेकर लोग तरह तरह की बातें कर रहे हैं. कुछ लोग इसे साक्षात रामायण के जटायु का अवतार बता रहे हैं.
कुछ लोग? It is your own anchors who said that a couple of minutes ago.
कानपुर के बेना झाबार इलाके में जब ये विशालकाय पक्षी दिखा तो लोग बहुत चक्के रह गए. लोग इस पक्षी को देखने के लिए उमड़ पड़े. पूरे इलाके में जटायु के अवतार लेने की खबर आग की तरह फैल गई. बताया जा रहा है कि ये दुर्लभ पक्षी हिमालयन ग्रिफॉन गिद्ध है.
Okay, now we come to the point. Okay, so this is a Himalayan vulture. You got that right. Now why were you saying it was Jatayu?
जो दिखने में हूबहू एकदम जटायु जैसा दिखाई दे रहा है। इस गिद्ध का वजन 8 किलो के करीब है। हिमालयन ग्रिफॉन गिद्ध प्रजाति वन्य जीव संरक्षण अधिनियम 1972 के तहत संरक्षित है। इस विशालकाय गिद्ध की जानकारी मिलते ही वन विभाग की टीम मौके पर पहुंची और गिद्ध को कब्जे में ले लिया। फिलहाल इसे वेटनरी हॉस्पिटल में 15 दिनों की क्वारंटीन के लिए भेजा गया है।
Thank goodness they finally showed some sense and rescued that poor bird from the clutches of brainwashed people and media.
जो भी हो, इस विशालकाय गिद्ध ने साक्षात दर्शन देकर ये तो साबित कर ही दिया कि रामायण में जटायु का वर्णन काल्पनिक कथा नहीं है। जो लोग भगवान राम के अवतार पर सवाल उठाते हैं, उन्हें भी जटायु ने भगवान राम के होने का पक्का प्रमाण दे दिया।
Hey! Now you're going back to the same old story just after telling the truth that it is just a great vulture. Why? Oh, why? It is indeed painful for me that I had to make this video on Republic Day, the day we unveiled a great secular constitution, perhaps the only constitution in the world which makes it a fundamental duty of each of its citizens to develop a scientific temper, humanism and the spirit of inquiry and reform. And yet, we have millions of people who do not have an ounce of scientific temper and a pack of media which does not have a spirit of inquiry and a political system which is hell-bent on preserving our superstitious culture instead of getting reformed. The Himalayan vulture, for those who don't know, is a large bird of prey found in the mountainous regions of the Indian subcontinent, Tibet and Central Asia. It is also known as the Himalayan Griffon or the Himalayan Gip. It is a member of the vulture family and is one of the largest vultures in the world with a wingspan of up to 8.5 feet. Himalayan vultures are typically found at elevations of up to 18,000 feet where they feed on the meat of mostly domestic livestock and wild animals. They have a distinct ruff of white feathers on their neck and a dark brown plumage. The adult has a white head and a pinkish red beak. Populations of Himalayan vultures have been in decline due to various factors including habitat loss, food shortages caused by overgrazing and the use of diclofenac, a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug used to treat livestock. This drug is toxic to vultures and causes kidney failure in the birds that consume the treated animal carcasses. Conservation efforts have been undertaken to protect the remaining populations of this species by the Indian Wildlife Department. It is listed as near threatened on the International Union of Conservation of Nature's Red List of Threatened Species. Finally, my thought goes to that poor bird. How traumatized it would have felt during the ordeal. I bet it hung its head in shame after seeing the so-called highly intelligent human beings act like this in front of it. I bet this is not the end, and as this false news spreads through WhatsApp and other social media, more and more vultures would be captured to be prided as Jatayu in the media. I hope this video has helped you understand the dangers of blindly following religious myths and legends and how the media can manipulate and brainwash people into believing them. This is not a small issue. It has real world consequences that impact our society, our relationships and even our own well-being. Evolution has given us a very efficient thinking brain, but humans have corrupted that feat of evolution by injecting the poison called religion. Remember, it is important to question and critically examine the information we are given and to be skeptical of sensational headlines and stories. By using critical thinking and skepticism, we can separate fact from fiction and make informed decisions about our beliefs and actions. I urge you to question everything you hear, read and see, to critically examine the information presented to you. The media has the power to shape our perceptions, but it's also important to remember that we have the power to shape our own beliefs. Don't be a passive recipient of information, but be an active seeker of truth. Don't let the media and politics control your thoughts. Let your own rationality guide you. Be a critical thinker and don't let anyone, not even the media or politicians or sad gurus, brainwash you into believing in religious nonsense. Thank you for joining me on this journey to uncover the truth. Remember to be vigilant and stay informed. I shall be back with yet another topic real soon, unless the fanatic vultures get me first. Until then, it's bye-bye from Pale Blue Thoughts.